Hey there, quick question. Ever feel like life's just too much? Like you've got 1,000 tabs open in your brain, and every day's just a blur of tasks, to-do lists, and that constant feeling of not doing enough? Well, neuroscientist Anne-Laure Le Cunff has a pretty refreshing take on all this. She says, you're not broken, your brain's just overloaded. We're living in a world that moves way faster than our brains evolved to handle. And the pressure to always be productive? It's frying us. She calls this the maximized brain. That's when you feel like every goal you set has to be big. Not go for a walk, but run a marathon. Not try something new, but build a 7-figure business. And yeah, it leads to burnout, not breakthroughs. So what's the fix? She calls it tiny experiments. Tiny experiments are little things you try, not to win, not to impress, just to learn something new. Like, I'll try writing for 10 minutes a day for a week and see what happens. No pressure. No long-term plan. You're just curious. Now, here's the part that really hit home for me. She says we all fall into one of 3 mindsets, and they might be running your life without you even realizing it. First, the cynical mindset. You've lost curiosity and ambition. Everything feels pointless, and you low-key mock people who still care. Second, the escapist mindset. You're still curious, but you've given up on your goals. So you escape, into Netflix, your phone, whatever. Third, the perfectionist mindset. You've got big ambition, but no joy. You're chasing success like it's a finish line that'll finally make you happy. But here's the good news, those mindsets aren't permanent. You can shift into what she calls the experimental mindset, high curiosity and high ambition. You stop thinking in goals and start thinking in questions. Not, how do I succeed? But, what can I learn by trying this? It's not about outcomes. It's about discovery. Now, let's talk scripts. Not movie scripts. Cognitive scripts. These are internal patterns that tell you how to behave, without you even realizing it. There are 3 big ones. Number 1, the sequel script. You keep doing what you've always done because, well, that's your story. Number 2, the crowd pleaser script. You make decisions to make other people happy, your parents, your friends, your boss, instead of listening to yourself. And number 3, the epic script. You believe your life has to be big, bold, and world-changing, or it doesn't count. Sound familiar? The secret is to recognize these as stories. You can choose to rewrite them. Quick tip, start replacing I should with I might. It opens the door without the pressure. Now let's talk about procrastination. You're not lazy. Procrastination is a signal, not a character flaw. Ask yourself, is it my head? I don't believe in this task. My heart? I just don't care. Or my hands? I don't have what I need. Once you know why you're stuck, you can fix the root cause. Oh, and ever notice those moments where everything just flows? You're focused, creative, in the zone. Those are called magic windows. Start noticing when they happen, and protect that time like gold. Don't waste your best energy answering emails. And lastly, stop shooting yourself with the second arrow. What's that? The first arrow is whatever life throws at you, stress, procrastination, fear. The second arrow is the guilt and shame you pile on top of it. That second one? Totally optional. Instead, try being your own anthropologist. Watch yourself with curiosity. What energizes you? What drains you? What makes you feel alive? Take notes. Test ideas. Run tiny experiments. Because the truth is, nobody has it all figured out. The people who seem the happiest? They stumbled into it, by trying stuff. So stop waiting for the perfect plan. Start small. Stay curious. And live a little more like a scientist. That's how you get unstuck.